Hey guys, this is Pharaoh2091, and welcome back to Let's Play Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Dual Destinies. Last time we left off, we spoke with Mr. Filch about what he may have saw, and he said that he was with Mr. Filch there. And we also spoke with Jinxie, and she said that she saw Tenma coming right toward her and then running toward the foyer. And it's like, wait a minute, then maybe Filch and the aide of Mayor Tenma, this guy right here, L'Belle, may have seen something. Let's go ahead and start asking him questions. I heard you're the one who told Jinxie not to mention that she saw Tenma. Why, that little... So, she told you she saw the demon, did she? Mr. L'Belle, do you mind if I ask whether you believe in the village superstitions? Oh, please. I was merely trying to keep with traditions. Nevertheless, I will say this. I wouldn't stick my nose to this whole Tenma business if I were you. Bad things happen to those who do. That much is true. He's one scary monster. That's crazy. You really expect me to believe that monsters are real? Well, you're real, and you sure look like a monster. Look who's talking! So, Mr. L'Belle, you didn't see Tenma. Ah! Little Jinxie has an active imagination. Isn't that right, Phineas? Well, that's right. I didn't see nothing, especially not Tenma. As for me, I only see things of beauty. That's why I can barely see you. I've got two words for this guy. Total freak. Definitely. Could I ask you what you were doing at the time of the crime? In other words, you'd like to hear my alibi. To think you suspected me of all people. Oh, no, it's just a formality. We ask everyone. Ah! How dare you doubt me? That's an affront to my beauty itself. You obviously can't see straight. Ugh, like that spritz really helped. What were we doing, you ask? Go ahead, Filchy. Answer the question. At the time of the crime, we were, in this here foyer. Exactly. Good answer, Filchy. Good answer. I'm just repeating what you tell. Youch! You said quite enough. What is with these two? Great, now he's got me talking like that. Are we quite through here? I'm a very busy man, you know. Right. Well, thanks for your help. So these two were in the foyer, but didn't see Tenma. Come along, Filchy. Where are we going? Oh, right. I gotta practice some statements for tomorrow. Yipes! My eyes! You're begging to dig your own grave with that big mouth of yours someday. What does he mean, practice statements? Now, if you would excuse me, it's time to touch up my makeup. Apollo, I know this sounds strange, but Mr. L'Belle seems unusually preoccupied with Tenma. Really? How can you tell? Well, it's kind of hard to explain. You see, I can read people's emotions from the tone of their voice. You mean you have good ears? Something like that. People's emotions are expressed in the tone of their voice. And my ears can pick up even the subtlest of tones for some reason. That's an interesting skill, but what do you mean he's preoccupied with Tenma? I'm not exactly sure, but it was like he was obsessed with the thought of Tenma. That's what I picked up from his voice anyway. Everywhere we turn, it's Tenma this and Tenma that. We should go talk to the mayor, too. Sounds like a plan. We need to get to the bottom of that rumor about him wanting to release Tenma. Sounds like a plan. What else can we do? But yeah, L'Belle, he's pretty fun to act for. Definitely interesting character. Something wrong, Apollo? Where did your enthusiasm go? Oh, what am I doing asking the mayor if he has ever thought about releasing Tenma? At best, he'll think I'm an idiot. At worst... Oh, he's here! It's so nice to finally meet you! I'm Mr. Justice's partner, Athena Sykes. I'm looking forward to working with you, Mr. Tenma. Taro? Hmm? Oh, yes. I look forward to working with you, too. Glad he didn't mind Athena calling him by a completely wrong name. Apollo? He's just as kind and gentle looking as I'd imagined. Lucky for you, after that blunder you just made. There was something I wanted to talk to you about. There are rumors going around how you want to or did set Tenma Taro free. What utter nonsense! Yikes! They always assume the worst of me because of the way I look. But those rumors don't have a shred of tooth, I tell you. Did I say tooth? Well, you know what I meant. A little touched about his appearance, isn't he? What he really needs to work on are his people skills. Definitely. Well, let's just go ahead and talk about his revival here. So rumor has it you want to push the merger through in order to release Tenma Taro. Of course, that's a bunch of baloney, isn't it? Sorry if I offended you. So, that's the talk around town, is it? I can see how that would make you angry. What if Jinxie's schoolmates start teasing her about this? Huh? I must break out of here at once. Her tormentors must be taught a lesson. No, wait. First, we have to get you a not guilty verdict. Don't try to stop me. This is about a father's duty to his darling daughter. Hold tight, sweet Jinxie. Daddy's coming to save you. Relax. We'll look for your daughter. We'll look out for your daughter until we can get you free. Is that so? You don't need me to go straighten things out myself. Ooh, boy. They'd probably call in a SWAT team if he showed up at our school. Oh, right. I gotta ask about the reason behind the merger. It seems like you were rather forceful in pushing for the municipal merger. Did you really want Ninetales Vale that badly? Yes, well, it's quite an attractive prize in terms of tourism. What the hell was that? Wait, am I feeling what I think I'm feeling? Oh, man, I totally forgot. Yeah, what's his name? Apollo has a very special power, as you'll see maybe now. Sure, I played a bit of hardball, but only when it was deemed necessary. I knew it. My brace is reacting. What is it, Apollo? Mayor Tenma may not be telling the whole truth here. Really? How can he tell? People invariably tense up when they lie. That's where my bracelet here comes in. I can sense when the person I'm talking to is feeling tense, because it begins to feel tight on my arm. No way! You can do that? Wait, so you believe me? Just like that? Well, sure. Each of us has our own special gifts. Oh yeah, Athena has a gift too. Her special sense of hearing. Still, what do you think the mayor's lying about? I don't know, but it's our job to find out. It's been a while since my bracelet last reacted like this. Let's see if I can still remember how to do this. First, I touched my bracelet with the X. Right, now let's give it a whirl. Alright, it should be awesome. Yes, I remember this feeling of intense concentration. And they're even using the music like the... Okay, sweet. The ability to see the smallest twitch, the slightest frown that no one else can see. Now Mayor Tenma was lying somewhere in that statement he just made. But when he lied, a certain habit made itself clear just under his right eye. I just had to shift my viewpoint up and focus on that area. Yep, he's twitching there. Alright, I've got him now. His tick should appear when he's trying to pull the wool over my eyes. I gotta pour over every word he says and wait for this tick to appear. And when it does, I'll perceive it. Yes, well... Okay, so it's by the tourism part. So he doesn't want it for tourism, huh? So what do you want it for? Confirm it.
Gotcha.
Mr. Mayor, please, you can tell us, you can trust us with the truth. The truth? I don't understand. When you mentioned tourism, the bottom of your right eye started twitching. What nonsense is this? So what if it did? Please, tell us more about your merger bid. What more is there to tell? Why were you really seeking to merge with Ninetales Vale? I already told you. Tourism. The monster craze really revitalized the village, making it quite the prize. You really don't trust us, do you? What are you talking about? The village has been a hot property ever since the monster craze started, has it not? I think you've got to realize that what you're saying contradicts the facts. You say that the monster craze really revitalized Ninetales Vale, so you felt it would be an attractive prize for its tourism. But that would contradict this. The monster craze. So what? What does it contradict? Flower from only Ninetales. Why do I feel like it might be this? Not sure though. I don't think that has to do anything with it. Crime scene for. Okay. Hold on a minute, guys. Wait. Oh, that must be it. Okay. The monster craze in Ninetales Vale is a very recent phenomenon. It was sparked when the amazing Ninetales rose up against the municipal merger. The village was practically a ghost town before then. Ugh! So, you see, you couldn't have possibly seen it as an attractive prize for its tourism. What's the real reason behind your push to merge Tenma Town with the Ninetales Vale, huh? Well, I did it. I think. There we go. Are you ready to tell me the truth now? Honestly, I never wanted to pursue the merger in the first place. But I had no choice if I wanted to protect my darling little Jinxie. Protect her from what? I received a threat. It said either I go through with the merger, or my Jinxie dies. What? How awful! Who would do such a thing? I don't know. But whoever blackmailed me must be connected to the murder. Wait, so you think the blackmailer and the killer could be the one and the same? Alderman QB was immensely popular, so you have to ask, who would want him dead? The blackmailer who wanted the merger at all costs... Blackmailer who wanted the merger at all costs had all the motive in the world. Why can't I say it? At all costs? Why the hell can I have a different word? Had all the motives in the world. But why go from blackmail to murder? The merger protests won't disappear just because the alderman was killed. Could it be? What if there was another reason for the murder? Like what? Maybe the blackmailer discovered Alderman QB's secret identity. And his secret identity was a threat to the blackmailer's merger scheme. What do secret identities have to do with anything, Apollo? I have evidence revealing the Alderman's secret identity. Maybe it's time to use it. Okay, so I guess we can go ahead and present... I guess it would be in a mask itself, right? Okay, because that's white hair inside. Mayor Tenma, please take a look at this if you would. That's the amazing Ninetales' mask! What is the meaning of this? This mask was almost definitely at the crime scene. And there was some white hair inside. White hair? You say? There was but one person with white hair in the manor that day. What are you saying? You know which man I'm talking about, right? I'm talking about Rex Kubi, the amazing Ninetales himself. No way! The Alderman was impossible. Wait, come to think of it, Alderman Kubi was a former pro wrestler. So the blackmailer turned killer when he discovered the Alderman's secret identity. Didn't I just say that? But yeah, the Amazing Ninetales was the threat to the blackmailer's scheme. He opposed the merger and as a result single-handedly sparked the monster craze. Even so, what was the mask doing at the crime scene? There had to be an event at the manor, and maybe Alderman Kubi had taken part in it, if you get my drift. This is absurd! Mr. Mayor, do you have proof of the threat that was made against you? Well, yes, a blackmail letter. Unfortunately, disappeared after a murder. I had been carrying it around in my briefcase, but now it suddenly vanished. The blackmailer must have taken it with them after they killed the Alderman. Well, at least we've clearly established the killer's motive. Mayor Tenma, visiting hours are over. It would appear that this meeting is adjourned. Apollo, do you really think the Tenma Taro that Jinxie saw is the killer? I don't know. All I know is there is no such thing as monsters. What about the newspaper article? Could the killer have purposely freed Tenma Taro to do their dirty work? Oh, come on! There wasn't any Tenma Taro to release in the first place! Well, yes, but the only suspects the police have right now are the mayor and the yokai. We'll probably be arguing whether that was a yokai involved in court tomorrow. Oh, I can already see that look of disbelief on the judge's face. Apollo, are you alright? I'm fine, I'll think of something. I better, because I can't very well say a flying demon was the killer. At this point, the only thing I know for sure is tomorrow is going to be one doozy of a trial. To be continued. Alright, perfect place to end off the episode. Perfect timeline and everything. But yeah, we found some good information there. It seems like the whole merger was taking place because he was getting blackmailed. No! I like how a lot of these games, a lot of games in the series, they kind of like have the similarities between like each case. I don't know, what's his name? L'Belle reminds me a lot of Red White from the very first Ace Attorney game, and that was the second case in that game as well. And blackmail's a huge thing in this series as well, so it's cool. It's nice to see stuff we're familiar with, but also seeing these new aspects. You gotta give it up to the writers, man. Like, coming up with these cases and whatnot. I mean, it's amazing. And even like, there's a whole bunch of fan-made games around the Ace Attorney series that people are requesting me to play, but I just honestly, I don't kind of feel like doing them, at least not right now. But even them would come up with stories. It's amazing. I know I don't have that much creativity, but yeah, whatever. But yeah, in the next episode we're gonna start the trial for this episode and see what happens. So, as usual, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys next time for Let's Play Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Dual Destinies. I'll see you guys later.